What's up? What's up? Sorry I let that intro be so long there, but our good buddy Daddy Vader 82 is streaming right now as well, and I just want to hang out in his stream. Be sure to give him a little bit of support, and that's Daddy underscore Vader 82. Go give that guy a follow on, oh goodness, voice crack, on Twitch, and check him out, hang out. He plays a lot of shooters and really interesting to watch, fun to interact with. So give that guy a follow, hang out in his stream. And here's the thing too, and like for me or for him, give us a follow, turn notifications off if you don't want to be blown up with notifications, or if you're not interested in like watching every stream or whatever. But we're the small guys, we need all the support we can get right now. So give us follows, please. YouTube, I'm not sure what his YouTube is. It might be the same thing. He's not as much on YouTube, but he is on Twitch for sure. So again, Daddy underscore Vader 82. Go check him out. But for us, we're gonna jump into Tainted Grail again. Let's do this thing. We were about to go into this room. I think this is the room that takes us to the other sister here, whose name off the top of my head I cannot remember. And I'm really glad that my muscle memory is good with this PlayStation controller, because I've been playing just a little bit of stuff on my own with my PC, and because I am loving having a PC. It's so fun just testing out the games, getting used to that feel. But it runs on an Xbox controller or mouse and keyboard, so I'm just trying to get familiar with both of those. Which it's so weird. Like I've said before, the setup for an Xbox controller is basically the same as a PS5 controller, but it's just hard for my brain. Like, it also has an X on it, where like the PS5 controller, my X is right here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but my X is right here. And then for an Xbox controller, it's where the square would be. And so like you have something every now and then that says to press X. Well, my PS5 brain says, oh, press X where it normally is, and then nothing happens, or I do the wrong thing or whatever. So it's just it's a weird thing to get used to, but we'll get there for sure. Also, I changed my chair out, so already feeling a little more comfortable going into tonight. I can adjust my arms, which I am going to go ahead and do right off the bat. Let's see. Not a new chair, but I have 2 desk chairs in my house. I've kept a nicer one downstairs, and I switched it out today, so I just had to switch it up a little bit. Wow, that's actually really pretty. Even though, like, yes, this is digital, the thought that like a human being created this. I mean, and even if it was like AI generated, I'm not sure which way to look at it. Oh, there we go. There we go. How awesome. From here, I couldn't even tell that that was a face, and then you flip it over, and boom, there's a face in that. That is so cool. That is so cool. But like I'm saying, even if that's AI generated, we created AI. It's all us. This is humans. It's just so cool to me. Unfortunately, like the games that I've played, like whether I'm using mouse or keyboard, or if I'm using like if I'm using mouse and keyboard, it doesn't affect my playstyle here with my controller at all, because the layout's obviously different. But then with the Xbox controller, it doesn't affect my hands, like knowing where my controls are, because the games that I've played are, for the most part, they have the same layout. For controls, I mean. Oh man. And I looked at it while I was talking earlier, but I believe her name is Claire, and I didn't actually activate that quest. Let's go and activate that. That probably would have led me right here. The first of the Queen's sister. Oh, I couldn't read that fast enough. The second sister is Claire. I should speak to her. Right. This seems like this is Claire. She's got a lot going on here. And I think these are, oh goodness, I think these are four dwellers. I could never find the other sister's fourth arm, but this girl definitely has four arms.
Pause. No, not pause. Pause in the letters. The letters to pause, to beloved.
What letters?
These, all of them, I write.
How long have you been writing them? I don't really care about that. Can you tell me more about them?
Letters to beloved, pause. I write.
I'm looking for a druidic tablet. Do you know anything about that?
I write only letters to pause, to beloved. Yours, Claire. Sister has a tablet. Once she had it. Once, sister.
These poor sisters are just so messed up. Usually I wouldn't feel any sadness for the... She doesn't have four arms. She has four hands. I think. Anyway. But usually I wouldn't feel bad for the four dwellers, but these two sisters are just so messed up. Where can I find your sister? Once sister, so she's not your sister anymore? I didn't even catch on to that.
There is no love in her. There is much in me.
Oh.
For Bors. For beloved.
Okay.
Bors. My beloved.
I'm gonna track that. If I wanted to learn more about Claire, I need to read her writings. I don't think she stopped writing for long enough to realize that I'm stealing from her. No joke. That's a great way to kick this stream off, y'all. That's kind of par for the course the past couple days, though. It has just been an absolute crapshoot of a past few days. But I had something pop into my mind last night, and I can't remember exactly how it came into my mind. And used to, whenever I wrote sermons, I would have to make myself either make a quick note on my phone or write these things down, because I would think of a great sermon topic, in my opinion, that I thought would be great, and then I wouldn't write it down, and then I would forget about it. And this kind of happened with this thought last night. I wish I would have made a note of what it was, but it was just some things make us happy and some things make us scared, and we don't realize that sometimes doing the thing that makes us scared might actually be something that makes us happy. And just having that thought about just some of the things that have gone on recently, it's just things that I've worried of. Scorching pathway, I feel like I already have that for sure, but I've had these worries of well, what will happen if this, or what will happen if that, and now those ifs or what ifs have come to fruition, and found more happiness. So I think that sometimes we just have to bump into those things that we're terrified of, and unfortunately realize that those are the things that have just been waiting for us this whole time. And
once upon a time,
oh,
there lived a young maiden named Claire. She had two sisters, and together they resided in a resplendent castle within a land untouched by the cruelty of time. In this unchanging realm, there was neither the sorrow of endings nor the joy of beginnings. No sunrises, no sunsets, and no seasons to mark the days. Such was the design of the eldest sister, whose insatiable hunger for control bound the kingdom in eternal stillness. She hoarded love and devotion as a dragon hoards treasure. Yet for all her power, her heart remained empty. Cursed to feel nothing for eternity, Claire, the youngest and gentlest of the sisters, moved quietly through the cold, unchanging halls. Her beauty was, too, untouched by age or hardship. Yet unlike her sisters, Claire possessed a secret. A flicker of defiance against the curse that gripped their land. Her heart remained free, protected by a force beyond even her eldest sister's reach. True love. This love bound her to a noble young man named Bors, whose memory was her light in the kingdom's shadow, though torn apart by dark magic. Claire refused to surrender to despair. She knew that giving up hope would mean losing herself entirely, succumbing to the same cold emptiness that claimed her sisters. So she endured, her heart steadfast in its belief that love could shatter even the darkest of spells, and that one day, somehow, she and Bors would reunite.
Sounds like a toxic sister. But also such a wholesome love on her behalf too. Alright, let's interact with this first dream, and then we'll... I don't know, maybe we're meant to interact with that other dream first. Let's go there. I don't know if they're going to be different things, or if that's just a way to exit the dream, or maybe I just need to do both. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
It was the height of summer when young Bors first laid eyes on the maiden of his heart, working in the fields, his skin bronzed by the sun. He paused as the sound of hooves drew near. A lone maiden approached, her hair shimmering like spun gold, her cheeks rosy and her waist snugly drawn into a spring green corset. While the other peasants bowed their heads, Bors stared unabashedly. Sensing his gaze, the maiden turned sharply, startling her steed. The horse reared and she tumbled from the saddle, straight into Bors's waiting arms. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the maiden felt herself lost. A warmth bloomed upon her cheeks, but a deep foreboding stirred in her stomach, for she knew there would never be another man who could claim her heart so completely. From that day forward, she rode past the fields daily, offering Bors water and sharing quiet moments beneath the shade of a willow tree. Days stretched into nights,
like, the writing is
and
so
the two
good.
surrendered to love. But one day, as the maiden passed the field, her beloved Bors was nowhere to be found. She waited beneath the willow until darkness fell and reluctantly returned to the castle. The next day, and the one after that, she returned. But Bors never did. Summer turned to autumn, and the maiden ceased her rides. She withdrew into the shadowed stillness of her tower, her heart heavy with unending sorrow. Unbeknownst to her, Bors's bones lay bleached and brittle beneath the sun, hidden in the very field where their love had bloomed. For in Sagramor's kingdom, no crime was graver nor punishment swifter than love.
Dang. Alright.
Long ago, there lived a maiden named Claire, fair of face and gentle of heart, cursed by her cruel sister to remain imprisoned in a high tower. Forbidden to step beyond its walls or look out of the window, she spent her days weaving a tapestry of the outside world, a world she could glimpse only through the reflection in an enchanted mirror. Yet Claire dared not lift her eyes from the loom, for the curse was absolute. If she ever stopped her weaving to gaze out the window herself, the fragile thread of her life would snap. One day, the mirror revealed a grand procession on the road below. Among them rode a knight clad in gleaming silver armor, a sapphire cape following behind him. His warm eyes and copper hair struck Claire's heart with longing. Unable to resist, She rose and stepped toward the window for a glimpse of the gallant knight. The moment she moved, a terrible pain gripped her chest and the mirror shattered. Claire, knowing the curse had claimed her, fled the tower. She reached the road just as the procession passed, grasped the knight's cape, and collapsed. Sir Bors turned a sudden tug, leapt from his horse and caught her. Her breath grew faint, and she whispered, "Do not grieve, for I am glad to have seen you, my knight." With those words, her spirit departed. Sir Bors wept bitterly, for never had he seen a maiden of such beauty and grace. His heart swelled with both joy and despair, for he knew he would never again love another as he loved the fair and cursed maiden, Claire.
Uh-oh. This broken land may have got us. We can unstuck maybe. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I thought surely I would walk through that. There we go. Okay. So he started as a boy, or not really a boy, but like just a regular old farm boy, I guess is what I was trying to say. Then he disappeared. Then years later, he saw Claire, or Claire saw him. But it seemed like he didn't remember her. And she has a curse. Okay, I'm glad I went back, so this definitely needs to go in order. Just gonna transport us over to that thing.
In the days of King Sagramore, there lived Bors, a wandering minstrel whose songs were famed for their beauty and sorrow.
Oh, these are...
Among his melodies was one that bore the weight of his heart. The ballad of a lady named Claire. Claire, a noblewoman of unmatched grace, had been betrayed by her jealous sister, who sold her to a rival lord for power. Locked in a distant tower, her pleas for rescue went unheard. But Bors, who had once sung for her in her father's court and fallen deeply in love, learned of her plight and vowed to save her. He journeyed to the castle where she was held and sang beneath its mist-shrouded walls each night, hoping she might hear him. At last, a faint voice joined his song. Claire, her spirit unbroken despite her captivity, determined, Bors devised a daring plan. Each evening he sang in the castle hall, lulling the court into an enchanted trance. When the moment was right, he slipped away to free Claire. Together they fled through shadowed halls, hearts pounding with hope. But as they reached the forest edge, disaster struck. The alarm was raised, and the guards gave chase. Armed only with his lute, Bors faced the guards to protect Claire. In the struggle, he was struck down, his body falling beside his broken lute. Claire was dragged back to the castle, her heart forever bound to the minstrel who had died for her.
Okay, I think these are just creative writings of Claire. Like, they're stories made up of like just expressing her emotion of sadness of him disappearing. I think the first one was true. I think the other two were not true. Okay, so there's the first one. Is there another one to do? That's scary. Okay, let's see. Let's look at our quest and see what it tells us to do. The second sister Claire. Okay, no. Excuse me. Okay, let's follow this for a minute. And she's so... Both of these sisters' minds are so fried that they can't even...
Something important. Do you know what it was?
It's so cool that she's writing all three, or all four at once. I don't know. You were writing love letters to Boris, don't you remember?
Yes, Boris, my former lover. I have fond memories of him.
You seemed madly in love with him. Fond, you wouldn't stop talking about how incredible he was.
Really? Perhaps that was true once. I longed for my own Sagramore. I craved love, true love. A beloved, not a dog. My dearest Boris, I'm sorry.
I longed for my own Sagramore. I craved love, true love. A beloved, not a dog. My dearest Boris, I'm sorry. I'm confused about that for some reason. Better yet, tell me where I just went.
You've read these notes on the stacks of paper. My handwriting. I must have written them, yes.
So you haven't seen anything strange happening to me?
Strange? No, I'm sorry.
You mentioned a sister earlier. Who is she?
I have two sisters. One older and another the eldest.
Yeah, tell me about the middle sister.
She wanted Sagramore. She wanted the crown. She has everything except love.
And does she have a druidic tablet?
She does. She holds the power of the men here. She has everything.
Why doesn't she have love?
She has no desire for love.
Uh-oh.
She wants to rule. Love is not necessary. Power is. Fear is.
How can I reach your
It's
chamber?
at the very top, above all else. To see everything. To hear everything.
Okay.
Enough.
I wanted to ask about the other sister.
Sees all, hears all. Her arms are long. They're everywhere.
So
Go
mysterious.
Now. Go.
Okay. That one stopped flying around. This one didn't. I turned my thing green. Oh, no, maybe it didn't. It looked like it had turned my reticle green. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to kill this poor soul again. I'll talk to you.
Again,
Oh,
my
no, I
lord.
wasn't. I didn't even try to
Are you
interact yet.
ready for your audience with the king and queen?
I'm not sure how I didn't notice the first time that he was holding a head in his hands. What will it be
Nobody
like?
knows. The king and queen haven't granted an audience to anyone in years. All these poor, lost souls will never get their turn. Only Stygander and I are aware of the passage of time. The rest are stuck, frozen in the moment. But we're not allowed in the throne room, so we have no idea what's going on with the king and queen. If I were you, I'd be sure to mind your manners and follow every order for your own safety.
Tell me more.
Ah, I see you're trying to coax a little gossip out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the effort. You're the only one around here who can hold a normal conversation. Not many people know that the three sisters are Bandrui, female druids. Interesting, isn't it? Not all druids allow women to engage in their noble profession. They didn't care, though. They did their work, and they did it well.
Okay.
One day, they delivered a prophecy to Sagramore, telling him he was destined to be the next King Arthur. Our king took their words to heart, and made one of them his queen. The other sisters helped the queen maintain the kingdom in its current state. It's not for me to say whether it's right or not. I know my place and the role I've been given. Hello again. Are you ready for your audience?
Okay.
As you wish. Here is the most precious of all keys. It will open the doors leading to the throne room. Oh, and you might have an occasion to see the royal chapel. Please, don't forget us. Damned for all eternity.
I'll do my best, my man. Alright, I aided the Queen's sister, and the custodian gave me the chapel keys. My way into the throne room. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't think I have a reason to go up here, but I do want to double check just in case. With all of this and as much magic as is going on in here, there might be a spell laying around somewhere. That'd be a cool helmet to get. That might be the same as King Arthur's crown. Or similar to it anyway. All the art in this place is really pretty. Alright, here we go. I will admit too, like, I kind of just feel oddly quiet tonight. Not up to my normal chipper self. So if I'm more quiet than usual, I will say, like, I'm kind of sorry, but I'll try to get to my normal place. I don't like letting anything other than myself determine my mood. Like, obviously, like, my wife and kids are obviously going to impact me, usually for the better, of course, but just the past couple days have been a little jank. Those actually sell really nicely, so I'm going to take that for sure. Cheese? Oh, that's not cheese. Apples, always apples, because honeyed apples. I don't know if I actually use cheese for any recipes. Spoiled meat, of course, why not have some spoiled meat? That's disgusting. Apple. Not taking a fish eye. That is absolutely disgusting. Oh wait, I actually used it for something a while back. You put it, I made like fish oil or something. Then I never used the fish oil, so I don't know what that's for. Okay. I was hoping, let me go down to this real quick and see if I can unlock it. Okay, I can't unlock that. Okay, I can... No, I have to go up. Because it said the throne room was in the uppermost room. But there's no, like, objective points or anything. So we're just going to have to make our way on our own here. I don't think it was this way. No, because I think it was over here. Yeah, that was that. Okay, yes. Boom. A ghost. I think I had Battle Mage. Oh no, I had my skeletons. I forgot about them. Okay. What's my other spell? Oh, the fire in the... Yeah, we're not going to do that for sure. Oh yeah, just the greatsword. Let's look. I picked up that thing called Alante a second ago. Oath of Famine. No? Here it is. Greatsword. Greatsword. Where did that go? Nope. That's not even the right... Oh, it's comparing. Okay, here we go. No. What is that? Oh no, that's my wand. Well, I don't need to carry around 3 great swords for sure. That, how much this weigh? 3.9. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. We're gonna hold on to that. Oh, Espadon Alante. Does quite a bit less damage, but it's also not upgraded either. 3.9, 3.9, and it takes less points. I guess I'll hang on to that for a little bit, and maybe I can upgrade it later. and it'll do more. I don't know. Because the base damage for this is 60 to 65. If I upgraded this 5 times like this greatsword is, we'd be doing some decent damage. Same thing for this. Yeah, for sure. Same for this one. Plus poison. That's pretty handy. So I might actually hold on to these things. I might actually hold on to these. We don't have the dexterity for this yet. Alright, I'm not going to change anything, so I'm just going to move on for now. And we're going to hit this ghost. Sorry, ghost. Yeah. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. Silly ghost. There's something here. Boom. See, a couple new viewers have popped in. Thanks for coming to hang out, for sure. Hey, what's this? Devil Snare. I don't need any of that. I'm gonna regret that later. Uh-oh.
You have been noticed. I was chosen to extend you an invitation to speak. But first, you must let me show you something beautiful. The mycelium. Do you agree?
I mean, it depends. Mycelium sounds like a body part that I don't know about, and I don't want that. But yeah, show me anyway.
Splendid.
Keep your clothes on. Uh-oh. Oh, those are my dudes. I was like, I'm being attacked. Oh, no. I've been trapped.
Your arrival brings me joy. It means this place might have a better future. Welcome.
What or who are you?
The true natural order, balance, death and life. We have lived together since the dawn of time. Regardless of the decision you make, I will still be, in one form or another.
What do you
Your
want?
arrival has sparked real change in this place. For the first time in centuries, I have no doubt this change will only deepen. But I want you to understand what you will bring about. The curse of this place will be lifted. However, with its disappearance, all of the inhabitants of this place will die against their will. There is, however, an alternative.
Okay.
You will go to my home, the place that is my core, and you will take a part of me. When the time is right, you will place me within the body of the unfulfilled King Sagramor.
Yeah, I like Sagramor. Our mushroom friend, who I had trouble finding his head last time we played. What will happen then? Yeah, what will happen?
I will take control of this place through the bodies of the royal couple. This is the only way it can be done. The king and queen are inextricably linked to the origin, the present, and the potential future of this place. They must have a part in this. My growth will be slow, but eventually I will encompass everyone. The new kingdom will be a common good.
And if I choose not to?
I cannot force this decision upon you. I am not able to threaten you, nor do I wish to. But after you complete your task, this place will die with all its inhabitants. That is all. No more, no less. So then,
I mean, they should have
what
died
is
a long
your
time ago
choice?
anyway.
There will be no other opportunity for this conversation. I don't want to strain Sestigender's body for too long.
Yeah, what role does Steigender? I can't remember how to say his name. Playing all this. Maybe she'll say it for me.
Penitent. We were fortunate to cross paths. He found peace and was able to partially come to terms with his fate by attuning himself to me. As for me, I gained this vessel through which we can converse. We helped each other greatly.
Yikes. I don't know. I think I'll do it. Just, it seems interesting. It also seems like bad news, but I mean, if I'll give that weird queen bee from forever ago cobwebs so that she can take over the world, why not also let this person out of the box? Let's do it.
Wonderful. When the moment comes, plant us within the king's breast. Let him finally rest. We shall take this place.
My camera looks
Thank you
big. I want to make it a
on
little
behalf of
smaller.
the inhabitants of this place.
Let me know if that's too small. It just feels like I'm taking up too much of the screen. So there'll be a bunch of hearts up here. No, it's all roses. Okay. Well, that was cool. Is our mushroom friend still there? No, he's outside. Is this where I came from? Yeah, because I killed the ghost in that hallway. I went over here. Oh, no. This is where the thing was sitting. Okay. Onwards and upwards, ladies and gentlemen. That's cool. Whoa, is that a rib cage? Nicely done. Ooh, creepy art. Creepy art. All of the art is creepy here. Yikes, look at that dude. Oof. Hard pass. I'll walk around something like this, see something you don't want to see. Onions. It's funny, the meat spoils here, but nothing else does. Silver goblet? Yeah, we'll take that. I feel like that'll sell good. Aromatic remedy. Sage. Always taking the sage. Got no good spells for me here. Come on, guys. Uh-oh. That looks... Sagramore's journal? Oh, no. They drug Sagramore. Oh. Hey, we haven't read through something in a while. Let's read through this. We like Sagramore. No, we don't. I'm thinking... Mushroom Man. Their names are so hard for my brain. The Bondrui... I can't remember how that was said. But we're going to call it Bondrui. The Bondrui stand at the crossroad, their eyes hollow, their hands red. One weaves, one cuts, one watches. They whisper my name like a blade drawn from its sheath. King, they call me. Slayer, they call me. They spit into the fire and it hisses. A shadow grows behind me. I turn, but the night swallows my sight. 2. A banquet set before me, wine black as blood, meat raw upon golden plates. The Bondrui kneel, not in reverence, but in mirth. Eat, king, they coo. Their laughter crawls like insects in my ears. I drink. The taste is bitter ash. The crows scream, above their wings, blotting out the sun. The youngest smirks, a feast for kings. The second tilts her head, but not for you. The eldest bares her teeth, not yet. 3. I walk barefoot through a river of swords. God, that sounds pleasant. The Bondrui stand upon the bank, their lips stained with prophecy. Step lightly, king, the eldest warns, but their water rises. The water rises. My reflection does not follow. It lingers, watching, waiting. 1,000 hands reach from the depths, grasping, clawing. No man may claim the throne uncut, they whisper. I wake, fingers slick with blood. Yikes. I feel like this man was taken advantage of. But also, like, maybe it's a trap you can't fall into without a little bit of desire to be taken into it. I don't feel like anybody in this place is really innocent, except for the dude that could literally say he was pure of heart at the beginning. Oh, wait. I don't know why I'm so fascinated with the art today. Maybe it's just like my kind of mindset. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I just walked out. I wish I would have seen those before now. But maybe it's just my mindset kind of going into tonight anyways. It's just like I'm just into it today. So what am I supposed to do? I'm so turned around right now. Okay. I accepted the fungal spores from the mycelium. I'm to offer the kingdom a new fate. I must infect the king's body. I aided the queen's sister, and the custodian gave me the chapel keys. My way into the throne room. Okay, but where's the king? I'm here. I went up there. This is the way out. Maybe I'm missing something. Nope, because it's right back where I went. Okay. Let's go up here. Maybe I just went too fast. Wow, obvious. I don't even have a sword. Quit with that. Get out of here, you bloody ghost. Yes. Yes, I did do that. I did make that very poor joke. I feel like we shouldn't go down. I feel like we're supposed to go up. Go for it, Skelly. Oh, I about walked through him. Alright. I feel like we're descending into like Hades or something. I guess it's not really a descent into Hades when we're practically already there. Nice chest. Okay. The hollow core. Oh, that's a core. We don't really use that. Charged by spending 2 something. We don't really use cores very much. I need to probably put one on and try it out. I wish I had one for electricity. Maybe that's what that one is. Let's check it out real quick. And if it is, then I'm going to equip it here. What? I get so turned around because the... There we go. There we go. Charged by spending 200% of max mana. Release stored mana, dealing it as damage to a single enemy. No. That doesn't seem useful. Let's remember this one. Okay, we don't really use any ice spells. This one would be good, but I don't know. Actually, it was really handy a few times. Oh. Okay, so I have to interact with that. Is there anything I've missed back here before I go? Okay, I haven't. We're gonna go into it then. Let's go ahead and put that on. We have our spells the way we want them. That one will change itself. So let's do this. Let's go. Oh wait. Oh, okay, yeah. Ooh, cute. Uh-oh. This doesn't have to be a fight, bro. Okay. Queen Sagamore. Daggone, she's doing some damage on my dudes. We're gonna keep them coming. Hope that's just one. Let's go ahead and get all 3 of them out. This lady can do some damage, dang. Oh. Oh, she got me. That's why I did that. The way I did. So that I continue to heal. Oh. Yikes. My man. actually using this on purpose for the first time ever. Yo. I don't know what got me there, but it got me. That's for sure. Starting to do a little more damage. Let's remember, our sword does additional damage the less health a person has. Oh, he got me right as I was starting to heal. Or she got me. Right as I was starting to heal up. Well, in the meantime, just welcome everybody who's hanging out. Thanks for watching the chat. If you're a follower who hasn't checked in a while, drop me a chat. Remind me who you are. Actually, don't remind me. Just let me know you're here. Because I know I have several people who come to mind, like, just right immediately. Of like, oh yeah, that person I haven't heard from them. Let's go ahead and stack those up again. Start doing this damage. Boom. Oh. Oh. Oh, I actually did dodge that one. I didn't see if that one hit or not. Oh, shoot. She's got this fire and ice theme going on, and it is messing me up. Alright. Okay. That's not what I meant to press there. Let's get a little distraction going here. That was hard on me. Okay. Where'd she go? Oh shoot. She can just kind of do whatever she wants. She's magic. Whoa. Such as just magically appear right on top of me. No, I accidentally got rid of my only dude. I don't know how to make sure that my... No, please don't get the final blow. Okay. I was about to say.
So cruelly. Why did you refuse to simply bow? You could have served me for eternity. Wouldn't that have been beautiful?
I mean, it would have been beautiful if you didn't attack me as soon as I walked into your palace. Weirdo. Queen is dead. It's time to speak to King Sagramore. Okay. Nice. Isn't this where I just was, though? Like, it transported me somewhere. Okay. Do I run around a little bit? I don't want to mess anything up. That's always my biggest worry in games like these, is like, I don't want to... I worry so much about the decisions I make, because it really can impact how something plays out. It's like at the end of the game, that weird bee lady's probably going to take over the world because I killed Brock Miala. Weird. Okay. Weird. She's got some weirdness going on in this place. Is this the queen? Yo. Queen. I accidentally... Oh. Yo. What's up with her face? Sorry, try not to show off her booty crack there. I don't want to have to tag my videos. Okay, here's our spores. We're going to infect the king real quick. I guess we're just going to like straight up punch him in the chest or something. 15 spirituality. Have to run around in her in her dress. Nice, we can use this, and it's two-handed. Increases physical damage by 1% per missing mana point. Okay. That doesn't really, it's not going to help anything. Alright, cool. I mean, those will sell. I'm not going to wear those because I'm not going to wear lady stuff around. And I'm not over encumbered. That's nice. Alright. I guess I could just straight up punch him in the chest and get it over with. Makes me sad to do it though.
Is she? Gone from one eternity straight into another.
Especially after reading his story earlier.
We had one more day. A proper one. Marked by the sun setting on us forever. Once, I dreaded it. The relentless passage of time. And now, all that's left is tomorrow. And tomorrow. And tomorrow. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools. The way to dusty death.
The fungal envoy will give a new life to this palace, or this place. I don't know. Let's just see.
Fear not, till mushrooms take the place of your heart. And now mushrooms grow in my chest. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Okay, what happens now?
Now it all ends. The lofty dream, the endless torment, and the fruits of our vanity. What we leave behind is a monument to our own foolishness. There will be no legends told of this place, for it is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. And this is for you. The reason for your visit to this cursed court. You may leave now. Your audience is over.
He gave me something. Oh, the tablet. Nice. Alright then. Happy birthday, blow him out. Oops. I think that's one of my favorite thing about the... Uh-oh. Oh, I'm not... I thought I was frozen, but I was just stuck on the edge of that thing. But that's one of my favorite things about the Witcher game is like you can literally light and unlight every candle or campfire or fireplace in people's houses. I think that's one thing we're going to be replaying. Is the... Not replaying. I have started a playthrough of The Witcher 3. But... I've also been... I'm going to take it just because. I've also been slowly making my way through the books. So... And I know that The Witcher 4 is coming out soon. I don't know when exactly. That's one that I will be buying and playing for sure, because it's that Witcher 3 is one of the coolest games that I've ever played. Like, it's just so deep and interactive, and you can do anything and everything. My only struggle with one like that is it's not as clean of content. Like, it's gonna have to come with a big warning. Those games come with nudity and vulgarity, but it's just gonna have to be one of those where either I figure out a way to kind of filter as much of that out as I can, or we all just play with a little bit of mindfulness that like that's gonna come. It just has to be not our focus and our heart's desire to see stuff like that. So. But that is one that I think we'll be playing. And from what I understand is you play as Ciri. Oh, how cool. I've been down here before. Okay, so I've got the whole place open. Now I just have to figure out how to get back out of this castle. And I do not at all remember. Okay, that's a... Oh, yeah. We're on the right track. We are haunting this castle. Oh.
No pain, just life in its purest form.
Is that how he talked to begin with? I don't remember. Back out to the abyss. One of the games that I had played, just like going through doing my own stuff, was Starfield. And I actually... Okay, so we need to not touch that. Let's go find... What is that guy's name? Our mushroom friend. We're gonna go find our mushroom friend real quick. But we gotta remember that that's there. That's our way out. So if I get confused, I need someone to break the silence tonight and tell me, hey dummy, turn around. Go back.
It is you. Know that the faithful penitent Sir Stigender has finally found peace. There is no longer a sinner for whom he must kneel. He has become one with the peace and harmony I create, that we create. Thank you. You have broken the terrible and unnatural cycle imposed on this land by human pride. And at the same time, you have ensured that the effort put into building this place was not wasted. At last, it will become a home for all.
I think I chose the wrong side. How long will it take for you to claim the entire kingdom?
Our growth will be slow at first, but we will claim the entire abyss of King Sagramore. In peace and silence, we will unite what has been divided for so many centuries.
I chose the wrong side.
You are already speaking with him, Savior. He is now part of something greater, just like everyone else. Though you have kept yourself for yourself, you are still a part of us. Farewell.
Yikes. Okay, let's see what that was. Ooh, it's a helmet. Increases max stamina by 5, melee crit chance by 15%. Yeah, we just gotta put it on to see what it looks like. Oh man, I forgot. I have my helmet turned off. Hang on. Options. Is it game? I think it's video. No, maybe it's game. Yes. Boom. Pretty cool. Now we gotta take it off because it doesn't do as much. Nice. Look like the bounty hunter droid off of Star Wars, I feel like. I can't remember. It's like IG something. What's this one look like? Very cute. Critical hits make your target bleed. Increases mana by 11. Spell power by 16. Gosh, that one's gross looking. It doesn't say build up bleed either. It says make them bleed. That would be pretty nice. But max mana by 11 I think is more important. We're going to have to start. Yeah, I'm about to say we're going to have to get rid of some stuff too. We'll have to go sell some stuff before we get off too deep into the woods. I'm not keeping. I'm never going to wear that. We're going to get rid of that. All this stuff. Yeah, I'm about to say this stuff's going to be heavy. I'm going to switch out though. Go to my equipment. I'm going to switch these out. Like that one's cool, but this does. Oh no, it doesn't do more damage. I was thinking it did. Increase physical. No. Okay. We're keeping what we got. We'll sell that stuff. Actually, I'll probably upgrade that other one. What a cool sword too. Alright, now I gotta remember how to get back down there. I gotta let myself get distracted, and my navigational skills are poor at best. Run, bro. There we go. I thought I was crouched down because he hunches so hard. Literally bent in half. Probably get some motion sickness, my bad. Just like a Hunchback in Notre Dame playthrough. And we've been flushed down the toilet. Oh, okay. Here we go. Now the toilet overflows. Also, I meant to do this too. Just a thank you to Waddleplop for the follow last time. I think I was off stream, and if I wasn't, it just didn't come through beforehand. Oh, it says it was from yesterday, so either way, big thank you. Oh shoot, nope, we gotta go up. How do I get out of here before I drown? Okay, hopefully we can make it. Did we make it? Okay, yeah. Whew. Wait, we're back under. The swim in this game's kind of awkward. My skeletons keep scaring me. They're a little weird. Don't you dare. Get out of here with that. Oh, oh. What just hit me? Oh. My brain felt like that was a lot, but it really wasn't. Okay, yeah, let's do what we do best. Zapping fools. They take that hard, dude. Your little slashy slash. Goodness gracious. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Guess I'll be alright. I was trying to eat some food. Going through. Really don't need all that. Yeah, I don't need all that. I'm gonna be over encumbered. Yeah, way over encumbered there. Hey, not bad armor though. Bye. What's this? Iron chest plate. Cool. Bye. Greaves or gauntlets. He probably had greaves too though. Yep. Probably no cape. No. Alright. Yeah, I bet he had boots. We can get rid of those. Bye bye. Got my fan on over there. My fan's on high too. If you're a willing chatter, let me know if you can like hear my fan in the background, because it does get a little hot up here sometimes, so I'd let the fan run tonight. Yeah, we don't need that for sure. Alright, cool. That should have fixed it. I'll take that. I can sell all these things, so I'll take them and then sell them like I did the other day. I saw somebody red there. Maybe not. Oh shoot. Okay. Alright. We're protected. And we need to level up. 3 points available right now. Heck yeah. Alright. Attributes. You know what? Let's go back. Hang on. I need to look at some of my stuff here, because I can't ever remember if it's practicality or perception that I need more of. I don't think I have any of my weapons on me that I need. I definitely need dexterity. That one's gonna go. So maybe I'll just dump 2 into dexterity this time. I wish I could see my stash. Maybe dexterity and endurance this time around. I guess. And just forget the perception for now. Attack speed, noise, range damage. I just have trouble putting them into that. Critical damage, sneak damage, crafting. Yeah, but I do want to start putting some in there. Crafting bonus, that would be really nice. Weak spot damage, of course. Stamina, yes. Price, of course, yeah. So I definitely want to do that in time, but we'll get there. Alright. Now I also have to be sure that when I pick one of these, that if I don't want to use it, that I clear it out. Because I think I've accidentally chosen more than one perk that I didn't want. So like if I do this, I don't remember how I do it. If I accidentally like click acquire and then I clear out, it does it. So I need to go here and reset that. Okay. I've got to remember to do that or it's gonna I use up my stuff. Last stand when okay, I don't like to do those. Staggered enemy stamina is depleted. Staggered enemies take okay, I don't really get a lot of staggered enemies. Increase physical damage by 2% for each point of your weapon's weight. I don't really carry heavy weapons very often. Wouldn't hurt to just do one more just to finish that off. So let's go ahead and confirm that. Endurance. See if I can increase my stamina since I am fighting a little more physically right now. Taking damage instantly restores 2%. Okay, cool. Recovering from overexertion is 50% faster. Yeah, I think we're going to do that one. Let's look at my spirituality real quick. Combat. Spell power increased. Yeah, let's just go ahead and put that. I don't even want to look at anything else. Get out of here quickly. And let's identify. We had picked up an exquisite, I think. Yeah, let's identify that. A great health potion and a war club. Goodness gracious, 100 to 108 damage. That's wild. And to think, I threw one of those down a second ago. Yeah, fish oil. I don't use it for anything. But I can craft it. I can also craft moss. And I don't need any moss. Okay. 30, 20, 40. Yep, we're gonna... Oh. We're gonna craft this. Good to have one of those. Health restores 30. Yeah, let's go ahead and put them in here. I don't think I need any mana. I just don't really use them much. Alright. Nice. And... I'm here. I need to be here. Let's just fast travel out of here. Is there a quicker way? Okay, no, this is the right. I mean, this is the best. Wow, that load speed was fast. Going from playing on a PS4 to a PS5 was such a huge change in load speed times, because my PS4 would take forever to load anything, and my wonderful wife, who for some reason supports my habit of gaming, got me a PS5 for Christmas, I believe, and ever since like having the PS5, the game, like everything just loads so quickly, so well. Despite like what you may believe after seeing this game, it doesn't crash very often at all. Like I was playing Cyberpunk a lot at that time, and it would crash every time I played it. I mean, every single time I turned on Cyberpunk, it was crashing. And then I got the PS5, and I think it's crashed twice since I started playing on the PS5. And like this game, I think like it's just an indie game. I think it just has its bugs, and that's okay. I love the game. I have zero complaints about this game, except like just the occasional crash, and that I think just happens sometimes. I can't tell if I'm inside of the guarded zone here or if I'm on the opposite side of it. Yo, I'm for sure on the opposite side of it. We gotta get in here. Unavailable during combat. Yeah, he got me. Try me, bro. Okay, yeah, let's just do this. I didn't do this because I thought it was on the wrong side earlier. You guys got nothing. But, and then even going to the PC from the PS5, which like, it's not a fair comparison to compare a console to a PC. Like, when you can custom build something or just choose these ultra strong processors or cards or whatever, you have extra RAM capacity. I mean, it's just not, it's apples to oranges at the end of the day. Like, yes, they play the same games, but it's not a fair comparison. It's like putting a middle school football player next to an NFL football player and being like, why can't you do the same thing? Like, it's not a fair comparison. But then, and I say that, like, a PlayStation, and I can't really speak much for Xbox, but I'm sure that it's the same for an Xbox. Like, they're doing good. Like, this is being played on a PlayStation 5 right now, and I have zero complaints about playability, about how it looks. Like, everything's great. So saying middle schooler to NFL is not fair, but just like, even if you put the PC that I have up to some of like the professional gamers and like what they're using, it really, like, even my PC to their PC would be middle school to NFL. Like, it's wildly unfair, like, comparing some things. And like, people are literally spending thousands and thousands of dollars on computers, and I'm like, I would not even want someone to see the price tag on my computer, and it's not even half of what some people spend. Like, literally not even half of what some people spend. It's wild. So it's just not a fair comparison whenever you have a max $600 console compared to a thousands of dollar computer with top tier processors and I mean, you can pick certain kinds of motherboards. Even the fans and cooling things are like so different. So it's so wild. But anyway, all of that to say, like, I'm loving this PS5. It's doing such a good job. It's playing, like, despite the crash, this game is awesome. The PS5's awesome. So, just having a good time here. Here are the tablets containing the Menhir rites. What now?
Now,
Lots of what nows tonight.
We need to head to the Menhir. If I've read the notes correctly, the ritual has the best chance of success if we perform it after nightfall. No time to lose.
I just rested until daytime.
The sooner we start, the sooner we'll rid our lands of this Camelot scum. Now I need to prepare myself, but I'll be waiting for you by the Menhir after nightfall.
Alright. I don't want anything of his. We just did our alchemy. So moving on. First yawn of the night. I should probably quit much earlier than I planned to tonight, but like I'm honestly really ready to spend a little bit more time on the PC. I'm excited to have it. So oh shoot. Oh man. These guys are doing way more damage than they should be on me right now. Oh, you know, I should have cooked while I was at the thing earlier. If you're wondering why I'm only hitting the croak mob, but everything is shooting at me, remember that this spell jumps, and so I might have actually, yeah, I'm about to say, I've already taken out both of the drowners, and I stopped hitting them completely. Oh, get back. I depleted all my stamina and then tried to run away. Nicely done. Weird meat, monster blood, skin, horn. Sweet. Drowner tongue, I actually need that, and I can go craft something. Some coins. That's why I say coins. It costs me however many coins, because that's what it calls them when I guess harvest them. I don't know that that's the right term. But when I pick them up from... Hey, my cabbages! If you don't understand those references too, like every time I see cabbages and I yell, my cabbages! Or when I find a hidden tunnel and I start singing Secret Tunnel, those are references to Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is, I think, as far as like growing up cartoons, my favorite ones, it's Star Wars: The Clone Wars and Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then I guess honorable mention from like, and I have, yeah, like, I'm not ashamed, like I have watched them as adults, but like these were my go-to watches as a kid. Like that's what I looked forward to. If I turned the TV on, I was looking for one of these two or three, really. It was like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and Ben 10, I think, was probably a big go-to. Let's see, let's upgrade. Let's see. Dude, imagine if I upgraded this. It'd be pretty nice. So Surge Stopper, it was practicality. And I did perception. Bummer. I'll be alright. I'll put my next two into practicality anyway. So what's this one? The Ram of Nuada. Sprint attacks cost. Okay, I do want to use that. And they're both two-handed though, so maybe I don't. I can use that one right now. I should have tried that one out earlier. Let's upgrade this. We're using this a lot. Costs 300. But I am using this one a lot. The cost doesn't go up. We're going to upgrade this one. Okay. The cost just changed to like everything you have. How much does this cost? All of it. It costs everything. The duelist blade. Okay, dang. I wish I would have realized that. Oh no, that one's perception. That is the one that I upgraded earlier. Okay. Makes me feel a little better. How about that axe I want to use? Nice. And I can use it now. And I think I'll be equipping it. Full health, always critical. I think that's going to come in handy. Yeah, I'm about to go get that for sure. Let's look at these. What are these? That one's perception. Okay, makes me feel a little better. We're finally up to 7 dexterity. How about this? Giant sword. We can use the giant sword. But the damage at this point, it's just not doing anything. We can use these. Dude, I could dual wield these. That would be so fun. But they just don't do any damage at this point. This war pick, I remember wanting to use this so bad. Now, oh hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's actually pretty comparable to everything except for the massive. This thing is a beast. 100 damage. Like the way the enemies scale too. As I go into Act 3 and I open up the third map, I'm gonna get totally stomped on again. But it's also assuming that I'm upgrading my weapons and armor, and I just haven't been. And so I'm really gonna have to start doing that. But thinking of that, let's go to the armor. I have this equipped. That's gonna go to 4.5. Let's upgrade this. 5.5. It also increases my other things. Okay, so that's actually really nice. That's my regen. And that is gonna go up. Okay, so everything just goes up by 1. If it didn't cost money too, then it would be so much better. Because I can only do one of these. That also increases my spell power. So let's do the helmet. Alright. Oh, we've already done the helmet before too. Oh, no. Yeah, we have. We've already done the helmet once. Okay. And I actually have that equipped. Increases your attack speed by 1%. For every stack of bleed on enemies. Why do I have that equipped instead of these? Not those. Where are my gloves? I don't have the mage gloves anymore. Alright, I guess I got rid of them. We're gonna equip this instead. Increase spell power by 6%, increases magical critical chance. Oh man, I don't have the spirituality for it. Alright, maybe time to start putting my stuff back into spirituality. But we're going to sell all these except for these gloves. Can I use this? No, my perception's not high enough. Bummer. Alright. I don't have enough to unlock my relics, so we're just going to get away from that. How much does this weigh? Not very much. I can't reduce that weight. That only reduces 1. Can't reduce that. That doesn't need to be reduced. Okay. Handcrafting. Anything we want to make real quick. Now I need to look at my hey, maybe I could craft some gloves to use. Now that I think about it, I think I actually have these. Can can spend more time underwater. I really need that. What about these? What are these? Increases max stamina by 7. Okay. Not bad. But it weighs 5 pounds. No chance. 1 pound. Max health by 5. Yeah, I think I have those. We might just go ahead and throw those on since I can use them right now. A machete. Nice. That's such a cool helmet, though. My perception was higher. I'd craft that right now just to wear it around. Poignard. If I did more damage, maybe. Craft a lockpick, so if I end up in a pickle, I don't know how many I have, but I don't need that. I wish I had more things I could craft. Sorry if you just heard me burp into the mic. It needed out. And, as Shrek would say, better out than in, as I always say. I think my game just saved, but it glitched pretty hard, so I'm gonna save. I'm not sure what that glitch was there. Like, I felt it kind of lag for a second. And I didn't see it say game saved at the bottom, so I just want to be cautious here.
Put that away before you regret it.
You're right. My bad. Sorry, I just had something cross my mind when he said that, and it just not something that I need to say out loud, but just people who talk like that are kind of ridiculous. I guess I'll just say that and leave it there. If you know, you know. Very odd. We got 69 lockpicks. We're getting into this thing. Okay. Uh-oh. Maybe we're not getting into this thing. Uh-oh. Okay. It's gotta be just right. We were almost there with that one. Hey. Anyone see us? Going in. Yo. Duh, yeah, duh. That's it. Just some fruit. Why did I come in here? I want this. What is this? Why can't I interact with it? Sketch. More shadowy figures and images. I'm not getting any of this because I like... Oh, you know what? I can use it. Wine, honey, ale. Yeah, I can use it. I just can't sell it. Hopefully no one's outside. They're gonna be mad at me. Uh-oh. I have decided to give the tablets. Four dwellers. Maybe King Arthur? Or maybe it's the guy. And... Four dweller. He's got 4 arms there too. Lots of 4 dwellers on that. Alright. I guess what I can do is this. And just rest until... was that 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10 o'clock.
It worked. I can hardly believe it. I mean, I hoped, of course, that the wisdom of my predecessors and our shared effort wouldn't fail, but
I get low-key jacked,
you know
dude.
how it is. Something could have gone wrong. Is
Something's
everything
going
all
wrong.
right? You don't look too well, eh?
Well, he sounded concerned, so I don't think he's gonna, like, eat my eyes while I'm out or anything like that. Chains or freedom. Decide who holds Connacht's reign and who never will again.
This changes everything. The people of Connacht will stay where they are.
Connacht.
I wouldn't be so sure. The weirdness continues to thicken, and the threat of the Red Death hasn't passed. Besides, I still have my orders, and they clearly state where your Mynheer belongs.
I know you have your orders, and I, as a lord, am bound by Camelot's law. But the moment of choice has come, and I stand with my people. I am the Lord of Connacht, and not Camelot. I cannot simply command my subjects to abandon their land.
That's right.
Of all times, you choose now to grow a moral backbone? Spare me. You are a lord, and it is your subjects' duty to do as you command. And if you defy Camelot, well, I don't think I need to tell you how that will end.
Take care of you,
That's where
Denholm.
you're wrong, Denholm. There is one thing even Camelot cannot dispute.
You just said dental.
Not if they wish to avoid a civil war that would break out if they defied their own laws.
What are you talking about? How exactly is Camelot defying its own laws?
I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail. Such is my will.
What? So you've really thought this through, haven't you?
That's
Well,
right.
if that is the will of the Lord of Connacht, then Camelot will have no choice but to acknowledge it. I'll report this to command. They're in for a surprise.
Nice stash, though, dude. That was like a mini dab he just did at me. You just
You
pushed
heard
me
what
around.
Denholm said. Camelot won't dare touch the Mynheer as long as I lead the expedition for the Holy Grail. Once again, I need your help, and I'm prepared to grant whatever you ask in return.
Oh. I want money. Because I just spend all of it on upgrades. What do you need?
People I can trust. Those prepared to share the burden of this quest for the Grail. I can't command anyone to join me. They must come of their own free will. Otherwise, the expedition is doomed to fail before it even begins.
The Mynheer has regained its power. Why do you need this expedition? Who would want to join on such a quest? I think I'm going to get to say both, so we'll just start with the top.
You see, here's where it gets interesting. I've turned Camelot's own ancient laws against them. No one can dissuade the Seekers of the Holy Grail from their sacred mission. That means all orders are effectively halted until I return. With my shield, or on it. It also ensures the people of Connacht have the right to remain on their land until I'm back. Which, of course, means I don't have to return at all.
You want to leave Connacht forever?
I don't, but perhaps I should. A lord's worth is measured by the respect of his people. It is time I follow in the footsteps of my noble ancestors and do what must be done. If this holy mission can secure peace for my people, then I shall see it through. And if by some miracle we return with the legendary Grail, all the better. My word would become law, and the Mynheer would remain untouched. By Camelot's own laws, I could even lay claim to the crown should I wish it, but I don't. My Connacht is enough for me.
Who would want to join you on such a quest? Yeah, especially if you're going to be gone forever.
I would start by looking
Man.
among the most trusted and eldest members of our community. Our priestess, Niante, possesses unparalleled talent in healing. Her presence would certainly be invaluable on such a journey. Then there's Urfa, a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior. If not for the strength of his muscles, the strength of his mind could prove useful. You might also speak with Maggie. Since the two of you have been through so much together, he may not be thrilled by the idea, but I believe his heart is still in the right place.
After all this time, from the very beginning of this game, That is the first time I believe I've heard that guy's name said out loud, and it's Urfer. Not ear fear, like I've been saying this whole time, I think. And definitely not like it should probably be pronounced, because it's definitely throat chop. Like, I either have called him ear fear or throat chop guy the entire game, and it's Urfer, which, who names their kid that? Moving on. What do you think will convince them to join the expedition for the Grail?
A sense of purpose in what we're about to undertake. Now that the Menhir is reignited, it no longer matters whether we return with the Grail or not. The people will be safe and retain the right to stay on their land. Each of them must understand that this is about the fate of all Kunart. For some, it might even serve as a chance for a change in scenery. Approach them with kindness. They all have their demons, and I doubt they'll agree to join if they are still tethered by unresolved matters.
Alright, I'll ask what they think about the expedition. Okay, so I think we've done everything for Maggot. We took care of Urfer's letter from his wife. We're going to have to go back to the Fallen Temple.
And believe me, the reward you'll receive for your efforts will be priceless. And whether they agree or not, I will set out for the Grail. I will buy more time for Connacht. Okay.
The less attention, the better.
Now I also need to talk to this guy for that lady. Let's go down here real quick. That might actually be under the miscellaneous. Okay, no. Gifts for the Queen. We'll do that eventually. Brother in arms. Okay, no, this is... What is this? Everyone may have a solution for Eskil's condition. I should speak to him. Allmother might know of a remedy to help Askell regain his strength. I should ask for advice. Vrel, a Dalrita bookseller, may have knowledge of a berserker potion recipe or something similar. I should visit her to see what she can provide. I don't remember that. I don't remember what that one's from. I don't remember who Askell is. Anyway. Investigate the warehouse. We'll get there. Yavin. Yeah, and I think that's who this is. It is him. And it won't let me talk to him. Okay, I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah, whatever. I was thinking since I was here I'd go ahead and do that, but it's not going to let me. The Grail Cycle. Maybe Niente can be persuaded to join Lord Yvain in his... Yavin? No, Yvain. In his quest for the Holy Grail. I should speak to Urfer. I'll see if I can persuade Maggot. Okay. First thing we need to do, because... what's her name? Niente is not going to go until I do... her quest. This one.
No trouble.
Because it said, I wish it would stop doing that. I gotta say, I'm looking kind of cool right now. But he said that if there was unfinished business, they probably wouldn't go. So, no way. 2 times tonight. Bummer. Bummer. That's alright. We'll jump right back into it. I wonder if it's something I'm doing wrong. Like, is there something that you can do to cause a game to crash that I'm unaware of? Or if it's just part of the game? I'm not really sure. Hopefully, I hope, goodness gracious, stuttering over my words here. Hopefully I can jump back in pretty quickly, though. It feels like it's moving slow after that one. Here we go. Alright. Give me the location of the Shield of Palamedes. Okay, so I can go get that shield too. What was I doing? Alright. We'll do the shield last. We'll do that. But first we're going to do the Fallen Temple. Was that through the cracks? No. Where the light ones dwelt. Okay.
Better.
And I'm hoping that it's an easy... You got something on your face.
Just passing through?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. That's all, man. I'm hoping it's an easy thing. To like kind of in and out there. Let's see if there's a... What? Wicker Man. What the heck? Stagfather Shrine. All Mother Statue. Toll House. Dang. Alright. Well, I don't know that there's a quick way to this. Like, it's... I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to go all the way back up here and then down. Wicker Man. I don't even know what that one was. Okay. Well. No, I can't. Because at the Stagfather Shrine, like from here to here, there's this huge gap, I think. Oh, I can go from here and up and around and down, though. Okay. So let's set a custom marker there, and we should be able to just walk straight to that. Assuming I can get down here without getting too horribly confused. Every time, okay, so nothing's out. Map, open, leaving, it pulls my stuff out immediately. I hope they fix that with an update. That's really annoying. Like, I don't love that at all. Not that it's just like the worst ever, but it's just kind of annoying. Unfortunately, like, it's not something where, like, if you have your weapons out, someone's gonna attack you because your stuff got unsheathed, but still. Like, that one dude did make a comment about it, though. You know what? While I'm still inside the... That one was on me. But see, even there. But while I'm still inside the... Yeah, there we go. The shield, sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and rest up. I think one of my favorite things about this game overall is that it I lost my train of thought there. What was I trying to say? Oh, that it really rewards exploration. Like, it's fun enough that, like, if the maps didn't rely on the story, then you could literally just explore. And I say that it does. Like, I don't know that you have to play the run through the story to unlock the maps. That's just how it worked for me. Like, I wonder if that's how it is. Like, if I decided that I just wanted to run around the world, could I skip the story part? I think there's a lot of perks that come with progressing the story, so I wouldn't want to do that, but I'm wondering if it's possible. Last time we got over into this weirdness.
Just another peaceful moment.
That's right, buddy. Absolutely right. Good. Is that what this is? That's the question mark? Is it the cow? That's weird. Okay. Yeah, there we go. straw child. It's kind of sad. We'll try to make sure this guy doesn't get killed. I say kill. Make sure no one kills him. Okay, straw children. Children of the straw. Hey. I wonder if I... Is that weird? Feels weird. Is Straw Daddy over here? Yeah. Oh. There you go. Got him. Okay. That's kind of how AC Valhalla is with exploration. Oh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is with exploration, except different areas are higher difficulties if you get in fights. Hey, watch out. That's, I think that these just kind of progress naturally, like, oh, yo, get back, out of there. I think if I can't see him, that's the worst part about this area. Uh-oh. Get rid of you there. Okay, there's something right in front of me. Got it. I was literally just looking at my HUD there to see what was happening. There's something weird, like the music is almost like off pitch. Well, it's like two songs are playing at once and they're in different keys, and so it's coming out super weird. What's that? Hey, Straw Daddy. That's a weird thing to say. Oh, my favorite combat music. Which is also being interrupted by the weird. We're not gonna call any summons. You know what I am gonna do though. See if he takes. Yeah, I feel like he definitely takes more damage after we get rid of his hay. Uh-oh. Apparently so do we, though. Let's get back a little bit before he hits me. Inventory, bag. There we go. Let's take a big one. Just to kick that off right. Blast out of there. Oh, shoot. What is he hitting me with? Okay. Is there a straw child around here somewhere that's hitting me? Yeah. You guys don't know what you're messing with. Apparently neither do I. This is the first repeat boss, I think, that we've dealt with. Oh, that didn't do it. There we go. That did it. Oh, it's you. Oh, he got me there. Shoot, bro. Yeah. I'm really not liking this music at all. I gotta get out of here. It's not like creepy, it's just like frustrating with the overlap. That is not good. Okay, we're just gonna follow this road up. I'm gonna go ahead and set this one here because I'm curious about this. We're gonna lean into that exploration a little bit. We gotta get out of this hay area. Okay, I think that fixed it. Contacts are getting dry. Vader, I enjoyed your streams today, man. I gave you a little shout out at the beginning. But again, if you see the comments, the chat there, that's the Daddy Vader I was talking about in the beginning. That's the guy. Go give him a follow. He's streaming some... Correct me if I'm wrong here. Is it... like the classification of those games, is it shooter? Or like how does it... what would those be classified as? Because it's not like Battle Royale or anything like that. Like it's its own... it's not its own genre. Like, yeah, it's like its own genre there. Missed. There we go. Have we been up here before? I don't think so. Seems new. Really thought that would do more damage. You missed. More effort. It requires more effort. Try harder. Oh, he tried hard enough. Oh, he tried hard enough. Goodness. Yeah. Not hard enough, actually. Correction. Correction. Not hard enough. Because you died. Again, I think. So they technically already dead? Not sure how that works. Got one. I love that. It just feels like using a shotgun. Just that. Like, it feels... I think it probably feels a little different, like, when it's in your hand and, like, you can feel the reaction to the spell. But, I mean, it literally, especially that last, like, when you knock one down, it just feels like you're using a shotgun. I'm glad we walked over here. I feel like we're gonna find something good. Maybe my hopes are too high, but this is new. This is new ground, and a lot of times when we run into something like this, we find a new weapon or a new spell. Which is what I'm talking about when I say it rewards that exploration. So I'm sure we'll wander off into something, or we'll find a bounty in here or something. I'm gonna talk it up, and then nothing's gonna happen, and I'll be okay with that too. Because despite my 2 crashes for this stream, like, it has... I still, like, I don't really have a complaint about this game. I feel like the play is smooth. I would say, like, the only thing I would, like, there's a few bugs. Like, the weird thing with, like, if I put my stuff away and I pause the game and then unpause the game, I don't expect my stuff to come back out. But that's so minute. It's irrelevant. I just don't like it personally. There's nothing really, like, it's not game breaking. And then also, whenever it saves and then, oh shoot, when you save and it glitches and you have this weird, like, catch while you're walking, or maybe even if you're interacting with an enemy or whatever, and you have a weird, like, you're going and it's like and you just, like, kind of pop back and forth for a second. It's not game breaking, it's just annoying. Like, the bugs in this game are not even that big of a deal, except for whatever happens that causes the crash every now and then. I think altogether of playing this game, it has crashed a total of 4 times, maybe 5. Out of this is part 12 right now, so 12 multiple hour playthroughs, and like I would say like I'm not exactly easy on the game. Like I do weird things. I move too quick sometimes. And that's just like for myself, I move too quick. But like again, I don't know exactly what a game should be able to handle. I don't know if I'm doing something that's causing the game to struggle. A strange power bars you from entering. I am a strange power. Nothing should bar me from entering. We're gonna have to figure that out for sure. We gotta get in here. Alright, I have to figure out how to turn invisible or something. Get my cloak of invisibility. Alright, so we made it. Oh, we went in the exact opposite direction of the road that I thought we should go in. So here is the reward for that exploration. We wandered off into something, abandoned village. We wandered off into a place that has something that's probably a part of a quest we haven't done. But let's make our way back towards this and see if we can wander across this road, because I want to see what's down here. So we're going to shoot straight at our waypoint from here. Or as straight as we can, obviously. See if we can figure out what that road is. I think that's it right there. Also, I have just enough airflow in here that it's like landing in my eyeballs and drying my contacts. So if you see me doing like weird things with my eyes like that, I'm just trying to get my contacts to work again. Or like maybe they're itching or something, and so I'll squeeze to kind of itch my eyes or something. But I know it probably looks weird on camera. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we're on the road now. Let's see where it takes us. Sometimes you move really quick across this map, like way quicker than you would expect to. And I may have already been up here before. This guy moves kind of quick too. He showed us that last time we encountered him. Not quick enough. Gotta be quicker than that. Also, I'm seeing, looks like I got a few viewers in. If you're new here, thanks for jumping in. Feel free to chat, hang out, whatever. I'm cool with anything. No spoilers, but anything else. Alright, I think I have been up here actually. Yes, we've been up here because I'm not going to get into this because there's a bear. I think there's 2 bears and the naked mole rat looking thing. It's too late. I'm into it. Dang it. Bagain. I can never remember his name. The name's wrong. It's a mole rat. Or maybe it's 2 of the mole rats. Yeah, I hear one digging. Yeah, there he is. Get out of here, mole rat. Alright, this is how we handle that. Three of them. Goodness gracious. And here we go. I'm gonna heal up a little bit. I'm gonna blast a little bit. I'm gonna do some work here with my sword. And this is why we use the electricity, because I'm doing damage to all 3 of these dudes at once as it jumps from person to person. Took out that bear. He's not even the one that I shot. Took that guy out just now. Now we're gonna do some damage here. And again, this sword does increasing damage as the health goes down on an enemy. Man, the summons are so nice to have. They just did so much help there. I probably shouldn't take all this, but I can cook the weird meat and I can sell everything else. And I don't know, I might end up with some bounties from that one lady. The roses are used in my healing potion, so we definitely want that. Alright, I'm messing around too much. Let's see where we are. And where I need to go. Is this where? Okay, where do I need? Where's my quest? Okay. So let's set a marker here and turn towards that. I don't know what that arch is, though. I might have to go turn my fan off because it is destroying my contacts tonight. Oh, it's this. A giant rock. Every now and then, excuse me. Every now and then I get a wisp off of my spell hand, and I think there's something in front of me, but it's just a distortion from the spell in front of me. And I forgot that one of my perks that I had got, or my attributes, whatever it is, whatever it's called, not an attribute, my skills that I unlocked is a secret tunnel, question mark. Naturally we go in, but was that it heals up my summons, and so even though my summons probably took quite a bit of damage while fighting the Baganes and Bear, they've regened all their health. This is probably gonna be one of those weird, oh no, it's a Bagane again. Okay, let's jump back here, let these guys get to work. Oh shoot, he went underground. Where you at? Oh. Each hit does just a little bit more damage. Not a lot, but a little bit every time. Yeah, by the time it gets to the bottom, it does quite a bit. Alright, I'm not going to take those every time. I don't need all that. I think, too, like, it might be something about this upstairs room that makes my nose so itchy while I play. Because, like, I was thinking about it. I had to go get some groceries earlier. And I was like, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, my nose does not itch right now. Like, I had gone into Walmart, came out of Walmart, and then went, like, I just got into my car, and I was like, weird. I'm thinking about this right now. No itch on my nose. And then as soon as I come up here and start playing, my nose itches again. Like, I think I'm just gonna have to, like, I don't know, shave my mustache off or something. Which would look really weird with the goatee, so that's not gonna happen, but I guess that's it. Maybe I'm missing something. I'll walk around this one more time. Could sleep on that. I'm not going to, but I could. Hey, you know what? While I'm in here, what I can do, because I've been pounding up my... What's that about, bro? Was that about my nose? You know what? Let's put it into practicality. Crafting bonus? I don't know what the bonus is. The room making your nose itch. I think I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I've changed the air filter up here or not. Like, maybe I'm just killing myself with allergies or dust or something. Because we've lived here for, I think we've lived in this house for 4 years now. And honest to goodness, like, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know that I've ever looked at, I just realized that there was an air filter in this room for our air conditioner not too long ago, which is not a great thing. Especially, like, I have allergies, but I've literally watched my wife's eyes, like, swell shut because the wind blew too hard before, so it gets a little crazy over here when allergies strike this house. Resting gives you a random blessing, increasing one of your stats. You know what? I think let's do that. Oh, an All-Mother's Blessing. We don't like the All-Mother. Do we lean into it, though? Revengeful Restoration. For 2 seconds after taking damage, your next hit will heal you for 5% of your max health. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I usually try not to lean on, like, damage. No, let's do this. Hey, I almost did it again. Food regen, we have to do that. I use food so much. I'm literally about to cook some more food. Look how many potatoes we have. Oh my goodness. Venison stew, 129. Craft mini? Oh. Still, craft mini. Yeah, we're going to craft all 5 of those so we can. That's big healing right there. 72 health, 15 health, 86. We're going to go mashed potatoes first. Make sure that we don't. Oh, we can only do 1 because of the milk. Alright, onion bun. 72, I think that's our big one. Oh no, let's do this. Make sure we don't accidentally use up something. Craft. Wait, how many is that? Cabbage rolls. This used to be the biggest thing at 96. Now we're up to 115 health. That's a big win. That was a good choice there, I think. Alright, let's craft mini there. That was 86. What was this one? 15, 72, and 72. But also does stamina regen. So we want to get to do that. What does this one take? Okay, so they're different things. So we can do both of these. The onion bun has been a long-time friend of the show. Honeyed apples. My most prized discovery. Cooked seafood. I don't know why I always lean to the cooked seafood the most. Maybe because I like seafood myself. Had some salmon tonight. My wife made it. Delicious. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna try something with that in a minute. Cooked fruits. Yeah, let's go over here. Let's experiment real quick. Alright. Potato. Butter. What goes good with potatoes and butter? Parsley, maybe? Carrot. I'm thinking like a stew kind of thing. What is this over here? Oh, it gets weird. Okay, I'm thinking beef, potatoes, and carrots. Got some like, oh, some roast. Do I have a carrot? I do have a carrot. Carrot, beef, potato. Beef stew, baby. I knew it would do it. I knew it would do it. Alright, now let's go to our recipe. Can we make more of that beef stew? Venison stew. Poultry stew. Where is it? Oh, it's literally the first thing there. Alright, so carrot, potato, beef. Heck yeah. That's a big win. That's a big win. I try to think of things that are like something that I might make at home or whatever. And it works a lot of times. Okay, let's think of something else. If you have an idea, like, throw it in. Let's make something good here. An egg. Dog meat. That's disgusting. And tomato and garlic, maybe? Like, I'm just kind of thinking like an omelet. Undercooked food. Perfect. Oops. Let's see. We did fruit pie before, but like, let's try this. An apple, a blueberry, and a raspberry. Let's see if like just mixing them up together does something good. Nope. Undercooked food. Butter, egg. Undercooked food. Cooking simulator. Yeah. And we can roll the dice on these too. That's just a carrot and 2 cheeses. Oh, parsley and 2 cheese. That's going to be nothing. We're not doing that. Let's roll the dice again. And again. No. Potato and cheese? Maybe. That actually might work. Let's try that. No. Cheese, garlic, tomato. No way. Why did I even let that waste my ingredients? Parsley, potato, cheese. Yeah, that could be something. Nope. Alright. We're wasting our stuff. New recipe. Hey, I got some XP out of that too. Big win. And I got lots more foods as well. You know what? Let's go, before I run off, I want to go back and do that real quick. And go ahead and cook my those meats up. I hate to like use up all my meat, but having all those extra ones to just eat super quickly. Let's only cook like 7 of those. And then let's cook as many meat ones as we can, because we'll stock back up on the meat. My goodness, the weird meat is crazy. Excuse me. I can literally cook 54 of these because of the amount of weird meat that we have crafted up. Goodness gracious. I think it's too much, but it is what it is. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I have had your stream running on my phone, Vader, while I was playing, and just like glance down and check your stream out on a load screen or whatever. But then I see, like, I just looked down at my phone earlier and realized that my own stream was playing, which also means that I'm influencing my own viewership probably, but I guess it is what it is this time around. But did you raid me? If you raided me, thanks, man. Because I actually had quite a few new, it looked like, I can't say new viewers, but just got it pretty high tonight, which I appreciate. If you're new right now and you haven't hung out in the stream before, thanks for coming in. I was doing the same. Thanks, bro. Oops. Let's walk this out. Why am I forgetting how to play this game right now? Pull this out. Oh man. You know what? Maybe we can actually do some damage on this guy this time. Oh man, every time that guy just wrecks me. I can't. Goodness gracious. How many arms does he have? He got 4 arms. He's a 4-dweller. They're 4-dweller ghosts. He bleeds. He just doesn't die. He does die, just very slowly. The health's actually going down. We're gonna do it this time. If this guy kills me, and it takes me back to before I made all that food earlier, I'm gonna probably rage quit. I don't know what he did there, but he just wrecked me. I feel like it hit me a few times there, but I also was not doing a great job of dodging. And I would not have even lasted that long if I wouldn't have eaten so many meals. I closed it though, that's probably why it went to yours. Gotcha. Well, okay. Hey, let's be smart here. Let's be smart here. Let's just rest. Hate when it does that. Alright, we made it. We have survived through the weird night. I wish we had more context for what the weirdness really was. Okay, so that's got me turned around there. Okay. So I don't actually want that. I just need to turn around and walk through past that pillar. And then we'll get on the road in a minute. Hey, these guys are still hanging out. Oh, I forgot. It's probably just the area that we're in. Dang, those guys do some mad damage on the dudes. I do some mad damage on me too, though. Now they're close enough to each other. They're both start taking damage here. Got him. I think that those, like when it slides into the slow motion animations, I think those are critical hits, but I'm not for sure. No, those are finishers. So I'm not completely sure like how to know if I've done a critical hit, which it doesn't do damage numbers. I know, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't really love damage numbers anyway. Let's take a look at our map. Okay, we're gonna need to turn a little bit to our right here, make sure we're on this road. Okay, yeah. I did that to my daughter earlier, which is also making me realize that I probably say that a lot. Yeah. And she just like cackled like a hyena. She thought that was so funny. So then naturally I had to say it like 50 more times. There's nothing that warms the heart like a baby's laugh. And that's, I think, probably my favorite thing in the world is just listening to her laugh. I'm super blessed with two little girls that just love to laugh too. I don't know how to get in here. Hello, Moose. They gave me supernatural, like, not vibes isn't the right word, like a callback, I guess. It wasn't, not really deja vu, because if I have deja vu with Crowley, that's bad. Also, fun fact, don't know if you know, but there was a pedestal next to that door. Okay, let's go back. Hey, there's this too. It may be the thing, like where I have to have the shield. How far back was that? Because there are some doors that you have to have the next, like, soul fragment, I think is what they're called. Yeah, the soul fragment, to be able to interact with the door. Hey, if nothing else, we got sage out of the deal. Oh, hey. And we need all the sage we can get for our healing potions. There's a pedestal next to the door. Oh, there it is. And yep, it wants the shield. Dang it. Okay. So we cannot get in there. You've seen Supernatural? My man. Have I seen Supernatural? Supernatural is one of my favorite TV shows. Have you seen it? Oh, I distracted myself. I read your chat and then forgot to finish my statement. Crowley in Supernatural is based off of a real human. There's an actual dude, and it's something Crowley. Like, Crowley's the dude's last name. I can't remember it. But, like, and I can't remember exactly what he did, but he is a bad dude. Like, I've looked it up before, and I can't remember now what he did, but, like, not a good person. 2 big doors with smaller doors. Right? Yeah, 2 giant doors with a smaller door.
Feels like I forgot something here.
Probably
Not
your wallet.
Something you can touch, but it matters. Let's look around.
I guess after seeing you say that, seen it 3 times through, man, that's awesome. But I haven't actually finished the like final seasons. Leading up to the last probably 2, maybe 3 seasons with I don't know at this point, like, I guess spoiler alert here if you're a big Supernatural fan. But why am I doing this? With the Nephilim, and that's all I'll say is a Nephilim, is maybe I need to look around inside. Maybe that's what he's saying.
Something
No?
of me remains in this place. I can feel it. Let us not leave it behind.
Okay, I'm trying, bro. But the last maybe 3 seasons, I think. I want to say I've watched through 13 and up to 13 3 times probably. And then I just haven't watched much after that. Which part of that's just because I don't have Netflix anymore. And Netflix got smart so you can't watch in different places as easily. I'm sure there's some easy way to beat the hack, but I just don't have an account to leak into, and we pay for Disney Plus and have HBO on our like phone plans, so that's enough for us. Okay, I'm really confused about what old King Arthur wants us to do. He's a big character in 14 and 15. Oh, I bet he is. Is 15 the last season? Have they made more after season 15? I almost said chapter 15. I'm not sure what Arthur wants from me. Hey, maybe like the moose here? What? I got too close to the sun. Hey, don't you walk away from me. Alright, I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing. Because I can't get in there. And maybe I don't have the right quest activated? Wants me to investigate a mysterious calling she feels but cannot explain. Well, 15 is the end. Okay. Gosh, that they did a spin-off show that was about John and Mary when they were young, but IDK if it was good. No chance.
Something
Personal opinion.
Part of my soul didn't make it out of here. It's close. I know it. We need to find it together.
I wonder if they used the characters that play the young John and Mary in the flashbacks, or if they recasted those, because that would be a huge factor. All right. Well, what I'm gonna do? What time are we getting to? It's kind of late. All right. How about this? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go find the shield, which I think is probably just right in the middle of town. Or it's right up here. Okay, no. It's trying to take me back now. It just hadn't refreshed. Okay, yeah. Of course it is. So we'll fast travel over there. They recast, I'm pretty sure. Then there's no way. Like, you can't... I don't know. Speaking of that, have you seen where they recast the Snape guy? Apparently recast the Snape guy. I'm not 100% sure. I've just seen it like on Facebook and stuff. Alright, let's store this one until we get our practicality up. I'll probably just sell that one, because it doesn't even do what this one does. Ooh, your ... makes me feel like you have some thoughts on that one. We can sell those. Let's see. I don't want to store these. I want to sell most of these. You know what? I will store this one. I like to bleed. We're going to hold on to that. We're going to sell these. I feel like that one's just kind of a tough situation with like the Snape recasting, because I'd kind of just come to terms with it. Like, people are just messing up movies right now, and I've just kind of thought at this point that it kind of is what it is. Like, people are going to do whatever they want, whether we like it or not. So, like, just whatever. Kind of sucks, but whatever. This is going to throw me into something else. Let me see if I can find a merchant real quick and sell a couple things. And then I'll touch that, because as soon as I touch that door, it's gonna put me into the spirit realm, or whatever it's called. See if she'll talk to me from behind. She won't. Okay. Guess that's fair.
Again? Well, time is short, and so is my patience.
Oh, see it? Okay, so let me read this. So, he has absolutely no resemblance to the character at all. Agreed, because he's literally described in the book. Plus, the actor hates JKR with a burning passion, but he has no problem acting in a story of hers as long as he gets paid. Well, right. I mean, let's be honest. If you wanted to pay me to do something, I'll do it. I thought she would buy stuff. Did I just make that up, that she bought stuff? But here's like where I'm at with it is, quite frankly, my opinion. So like with the recasting of like the Percy Jackson kids, and like when they did the TV show, which I never finished it, like I just never really got into the TV show, but also like it's a kid's story, and so it was childish, and I'm an adult, and I just didn't really enjoy it as much. But well, I say that, and I would rewatch the animated Clone Wars series 1,000 times, so like I'm also a child. But Rick Riordan, who we probably have some differing beliefs, but like he said, I'm fine with them recasting Annabelle to look the way that she did in the TV show. Like, he came out and he was like stop making a big deal about it. It is what it is. I agreed to the actress. And my opinion on that is like, if why am I forgetting her name? J.K. Rowling would have agreed to the recasting of Snape, then like I'll eat it. But she clearly didn't agree with it. No, I've given you my coins before. But like, she didn't agree with it, and it's her book. Like,
are you sure that's a good idea?
Probably, but I was looking for you, so you know, buy my stuff.
Good to see you.
But like, I like Percy and Grover, but Annabeth is explicitly described in a certain way in the books many times. 100%. Like, with the blonde hair and the striking, like, gray blue eyes or whatever. And they did the exact opposite. Like, yeah. I mean, they couldn't have done her more, which I say this, and I can't even remember exactly what the girl looked like that played her, because it's been a while. I don't remember what any of them looked like. But they definitely missed it, because I remember seeing her and being like, wrong, because like those were some of my favorite books as a kid growing up. we're actually going to hold on to that because I want to test that damage out. But I'll probably regret it. Bye. Sentinel Spear. Yeah. Bye. And Annabeth being blonde, tan, California surfer girl was important to her character development and motivations. Yeah. But I just gotta say, like, if you're the author... Oh, no, I'm selling stuff I didn't want to. If you're the author and that's the choice you make, which, I mean, I gotta say, like, it's probably a political choice. Like, the reason he was okay with it the way he was. But I just kind of have to digress there and be like, you know what, that's his choice to... If he wants to mess up his own story, he gets to. But I don't think it's fair for someone else to take your story and mess it up. Like, if that's J.K. Rowling's story, and she has written characters to look a certain way... Did I accidentally not buy back one of my swords? Oh, it's because I have it equipped. Okay, okay. I was like, what on earth is happening? Here we go. And let's sell this. I didn't look at how much that was. 12 coins. I could sell this for so much more somewhere else. Hey, she's gonna buy this for 1,000. Bye-bye. 600. Bye-bye. 200 for a pair of shoes. I like Amazon with Rings of Power. Man, I haven't jumped into it yet. I've really thought about it a lot, but oh boy, do I have thoughts on that. Like taking someone else's story and messing it up, or Amazon with... Oh, I misread that. Not I like Amazon with Rings of Power. You said like Amazon with Rings of Power, as in taking someone else's story and breaking it. Is that what you're talking about? It says Ghostly. I'm never going to use that. Increases spell power by 50% for 10 seconds. That's just not enough. As in they messed up the story. Oh, I'm sure, dude. Like, well, they did that at least on the first season with the Wheel of Time. Like, just watching the first maybe 15 minutes of the first show, I'm just like, I'm not gonna watch this. And I've heard they did better with the second season, but I mean, they're almost gonna have to retcon some things that they did because they just didn't do. They did such a bad job originally. I'm just gonna sell these, and if I regret it, I know where to buy them back. Not just the story, but the characters too. And see, I'm an audiobook person, and I don't know why I keep holding on to this. I gotta get rid of that. I'm never gonna use it. But I've listened to all of The Hobbit and part of is it Fellowship of the Ring? That's the first one. My mom wasn't happy about the Wheel of Time show. Man, I can't imagine she was. But I listened to the first part of... Not first part. I listened to all of The Hobbit and most of the first book. But, man, Tolkien is just hard to follow, man. He's just that old... just that old writing style. Let's listen here.
But there's no part of my soul inside. We need to look somewhere else. But I can feel the missing part. Close. Maybe it's the men here. Maybe it needs something from us.
Uh-oh. I need to find the real shield of Palamedes, which contains a part of Arthur's soul. I gotta say, that's a pretty legit looking shield either way. Oh, man, my nose. Every time I stream, it just wrecks my nose.
You look like you're enjoying yourself.
I usually am. Okay. You know what? I bet you can never get rid of this fog of war right here. That drives me crazy. I bet that never goes away. Unless maybe you can get in here and do it. But I bet you can't. Alright, let's try this. Try this now. Okay. It took me a little bit to get used to his style, then I sped through the Lord of the Rings, especially intense part like Moria, Helm's Deep, and the Siege of Gondor.
Part of my soul didn't make it out of here. It's close.
Just open the door.
It.
Open the door and we'll see how close it is.
We need to find it together.
Well, we're not doing anything not together. You're literally stuck inside of me. That's when I was detailing cars a lot last summer, I listened to most of it, and like I was at a point where like I was literally going through multiple books a day because I would spend 12 to 16 hours cleaning a vehicle, and so I had all of the time in the world to listen to books, and so I could listen to a book. Like, I mean, it might take me 2 days to listen to a 24-hour long book, literally, so we gotta figure something out with this place. Oh, wait. I know what we can do. No, we still can't get into that other spot because that didn't actually have the fragment. I don't think. Let me try this. I think I'm wasting time here. Why do I not? How do I? I don't remember how to call my horse. Sorry, I'm just pressing buttons trying to remember how to call my horse. I don't remember. Oh. Goodness gracious. I never used the horse, so I can't remember how to use it. It's awkward, like, using the horse. It's almost as pointless to have a horse in this game as it is in, goodness gracious, come on. Oh, wait. Just because I pressed the wrong button. No, you cannot jump on your horse. Okay. Andy Serkis did an audiobook of Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and, ooh, I don't know that one. Silmarillion? He does cool voices for the characters. So, I'm assuming... Oh, Andy Serkis. I can't remember the guy that I read, but he was, like, clearly an older dude. No, I don't want to pet the horse. I want to ride the horse. Come on, man. I don't know, but he didn't sound a lot different. I don't know. I don't want to say that, because it's not... The guy that read Game of Thrones books was more interesting because like he did good voices, but I'm not good with like learning the names of certain voice actors. He played Gollum. Oh dude, yeah, I would listen to that over. I knew that. I've heard that. Okay, we gotta go somewhere else then. Let's get off this horse. Tats be looking good right now. Alright. I feel like we need to go back here. Where was the fallen temple? Forgotten Gate, the swamp, Stagfaller's Shrine, corrupted temple. It was here. Alright. See, I don't know why it was trying to take me to the wrong place here. Yeah, we're going to the corrupted temple. And Silmarillion is basically the history of Middle-earth, pre-First Age, and Second Age. I think some Third Age stuff too, but that's when the other books happen. Okay, so see, I didn't even know that am I saying it right? Silmarillion? But I didn't know that that existed, but I'd heard people talking about it, or... I'm trying to think of like how it all came to be. But like, hear people talk about it, see videos, see the games, just like certain examples and people talking about stuff that like I know clearly isn't in the movies, and I can't really speak to the books, but like there's just not enough, and like the depth that they're talking about, I'm like, I don't know where you're getting all this information. I really hate this place. It's so hard for me to navigate. Oh, I forgot to activate that quest. It's just right here. That's nice. I almost just ran right off the edge of that. Silmarillion. Oh, it's Silmarillion. Okay, not Silmarillion. I love that this is the second time you've written out a pronunciation for the guy who teaches people how to read. Oh. Yep. Okay. So I nailed it. It's really encouraging. Put your kids in my class because I don't know how to read. I can't, like, my brain's tripping because my contacts are like oddly kind of foggy right now, and this place is foggy, and so like my brain is like, I don't know how to comprehend what I'm looking at. In my fantasy books, I have planned a little... Okay. In my fantasy books, I have planned and a little written. I'm gonna have some really weird spellings. Ah, you're the worst person. I know that authors have to do that on purpose. What on earth? Oh, I just fell. I just fell through the floor. Oh no, I fell off of that. Because of that, I'm never reading your books. That's not true. Of course, I'll read your books. Okay, ghost.
You can see me, hear me. How strange. That's not how it's meant to be. I decide who sees, who hears. Yet here you are, unbidden. Why?
Niente sent me. She says you're calling to her. Cell phones don't exist.
Ah, Niente, the fractured one. Yes, she feels the void, doesn't she? The emptiness, where her compassion once dwelled.
Maybe. Oh, that's not too bad. It said, like a dude named Michael, spelled M-I-C-H-A-E-L, but spelled M-Y-K-U-L-L or something. I'm gonna put a pronunciation guide. That makes you a better person. It really does. What is it? What is missing? I've seen that, like, have like a glossary in the front or the... I say the front or the back. Have like... I guess it's generally a glossary in the back, which is where a glossary goes. But has the names, like a description of your person and then a pronunciation of that person's name. And I'm trying to remember the most recent book that I read that had that. It might have... I'm trying to remember. It was either... Brandon Sanderson may have had it for one of his, or it was... Oh, now I'm going to mess around and forget the... Oh, The Wheel of Time. It might have been The Wheel of Time that had it. Okay, sorry, I got super distracted reading chat there.
A fragment, a spark. Hers, yet no longer hers. It clings to me now, bound in service to the All-Mother. And does she need it? Truly? Compassion can be a burden, a chain that weighs down the soul. I held it for her because she could not bear it. She gave it to me.
She didn't cast anything away. She lost it. You took it from her. Or, if that's true, then why call to her? Why not let her go on without it? Let's play a little accusatory here.
Is that what she told you? That I stole it like a thief in the night?
Yep.
No. It was her despair, her doubt, that cast it away. I merely caught it.
Well, then give it back. If that's true, then why call to her? Why not let her go? Why not let her go on without
Because
it?
the All-Mother does not abandon her children. Nianti's compassion
Maybe
is
she
a
does.
spark, a light meant to guide her. Without it, she stumbles in darkness. But to reclaim it, she must prove herself. It is not a gift freely given. It must be earned.
Whatever's missing, she wants it back.
Then she must prove herself worthy.
She's worthy.
That fragment is steeped in corruption. To return it as it is would destroy her. Take this. It holds what she has lost. Bring it to the All-Mother's altar and cleanse it in her light. Only then will it be safe to return. Go, and tell Nianti this. The fire she extinguished still burns, but only she can decide whether to let it consume her or warm her soul.
Okay. Lorelia entrusted me with a strange doll. She claims that it holds what Niente lost. Got some voodoo stuff going on. Alright, now to the All-Mother's Temple, I believe, which is the hardest place for me to find in any game that I've ever played. Like, what? Oh. I'm determined to get through it a little quicker this time, though. And I'm really glad that all of the little enemies did not respawn in this place, because that would have been a real pain fighting through all of the, what are they called, sisters or whatever? Priestesses. Okay, I think I can make this jump, but just in case, let's save it, and we're just gonna reload to save. Last time I was literally so close to a jump and I fell, just missed the jump. And the chat that followed that stupid mistake was oof. And oof was correct. That was the correct response to my mistake. Oh, somebody died. Guess that's what happens when you try to hit me with a sword. See, here we go again. Just running and running and running. What I guess what I... Oh, man. See, it's the places like this where I can't look at the map to really see. And then you run into the fog where you just can't see quite far enough. The All-Mother's Temple is obviously a different place. Oof, bad choice. Oh, wait. I opened up a different exit to the All-Mother's Temple, I think, too. So this might be... I don't know if this is gonna... Oh, wait a second. Okay. I thought I needed to cleanse it. She said to cleanse it, so if I go and just give this to Niente without cleansing it, it's gonna kill her. And I don't want to kill her. So we're going to run through here and see if I can get into the All-Mother's Temple real quick and cleanse this thing off. Have I missed that giant this whole time? No, I pointed him out the last time. I remember that now. But I don't think he's alive. Because I talked about him like, oh weird, there's one of the Titans. I remember saying that now. see. Oh, I hate when that happens. Let's see if... No, because if I unstuck right here, it's going to send me all the way back. Let's just load the game back to where I was to start with, or earlier. I don't think that counts as like a save scum. I hope not. Again, while we're on the load screen here, thanks for everyone that's hanging out tonight. I appreciate it. Oh, seriously? What a nerd. Okay. We're just gonna deal with it. That's just the All-Mother's way of telling me to not load a save. Is that right? Did I say that right? Yeah. I'm not sure why I have such a distaste for the All-Mother, but I feel like she's bad after one of the... Was it a side quest that I did? There was something that I had done and everyone was corrupted by the All-Mother. It might have been this. No, there was something before I came through this area. But like everyone was just like, she did this stuff to us. She's not good. And just gave me a really bad feeling about the All-Mother. And I just really have a lot of trouble being okay with her. Like, as far as horrible things that exist in this universe, like this game's universe, is like the Red Priests are really bad, and I gotta say, like, it's probably the All-Mother is the worst, and then the Red Priests. And, like, the Red Priests are doing some really bad stuff, but like the All-Mother is a deity who can literally take control of people's bodies. So like the Red Priests are doing like some serial killer stuff, but like the All-Mother literally is a goddess that has an opportunity to be like good, but instead she's not. Which is just like, do better. It's not that hard. Just don't. I mean, I've never been a goddess or a god or had superpowers, but I would like to think that if I had them, I wouldn't use them to make people hurt. Maybe one day I'll find out. I'm still waiting on my letter for Hogwarts. Man, I get so turned around in this place. Alright, let's hit this switch. Maybe it'll take me up. Nope, that's coming down. But we can go up, right? Yeah, okay. Maybe this is gonna put us on the right track here. Gotta find that building, it's a leaning building. I think it's right behind this tower there. Yeah, it's that. Try to remember how we got over there last time. I think I came back here. No, we have to go back here and then like across here and up, and it's gonna take us there. I think. Oh no, that dude messed me up last time. Not messed me up, like he just confuses me. I kind of want to bonk that dude because I think this is a wand, and I would love to take his wand, but I just can't make myself do it. It just seems dirty. I don't know what I would have to lose. Somebody say something in the chat. Do we take that guy out? See if we can take this thing from him? Or wear his mask? I'll leave it up to y'all. Make the call. Cannot find that building that's pushed over. Chat's been way too quiet this evening. Milk. Raspberries. No joke. I have accidentally found more raspberries tonight than I could find on purpose without looking up a... He said do it. Alright, here we go. See if we can... Sorry, bro. Relics staff. Yo. Increases stamina regen by 10. Doesn't do as much as I wanted it to, but holy crap, it looks cool. Imagine someone hitting you with that. Now we have that. Gotta say, I'm okay with it. Okay, I think we're going the right way here. Maybe I'm heading in the exact opposite direction of what I should be, but I feel correct because I have this giant box of a staff right now. Where is that leaning Tower of Pisa over here? I keep seeing the edges on these rocks and thinking that it's the building. Dang. It's kind of a bummer that we didn't get to have his mask too, though. The mask was cool. Also a bummer that I took him out because he was a good landmark walking through here to know where I was. Okay. Oh, I cannot remember where that was. Alright, we should... Nope. Oh, all the way down. Okay. Take me up. Please don't stop at every single level. Okay. I don't think this is the level that I was on. But it's not like I'll remember anyway because I have the memory of a goldfish. Dang. Did I ever make it up here last time? You have to be kidding me. Oh my goodness. How on earth? That's crazy. These guys look rough. Okay, there it is. I found it finally. I have some direction. Okay, how can I get there? Honest to goodness, get low enough here to jump over there is how I'm gonna get there. Nope, that's not gonna work. Can I make that? I'm gonna mess around and fall down is what's gonna happen here. No way. Okay. There's something. Oh, yeah, there's something bad hanging around. I don't know where it is. It doesn't matter. We made the right choice. We're gonna get across. We're gonna try to get over here into the... I think it was the All-Mother who we talked to the other day. Hopefully we can still get in here. Yeah. We fought the weird worm. The weird lady, actually. Or lots of corrupted priestesses. Take that eye. We were pretty low on our encumbrance levels, or I guess pretty high, because we were getting over encumbered with like picking up. I could have picked up a grain of rice and it would have messed me up. Key to the corrupted temple. Fall of the gods. Not tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Warden's runestone. I feel like this is the kind of place to find a spell. I didn't, but I feel like it is. Hey, my lady. Get some of this. I just got this, by the way. You're the first one. How's it feel? Let me know. Send a letter. I think you did a pretty good job. Got nothing for me. Okay. Try to remember exactly. I think we came in here last time and went across over to that. Yeah. Oops. I'm literally not worried about running out of food stuff because I have 54 meat pies or whatever they're called. There's something here that I've missed last time, I think. What's that? Oh, it's just a gate. Maybe I didn't miss this. It seems familiar. Ugh. Some culty stuff. But I did miss it because I would not let a lot go unpicked. You know that. Sacagawea's ward. What is that? Oh, it's a shield. Nice. What was this? A weapon relic. Blocking regenerates 20% of the damage blocked as mana. Sweet. Okay. I still don't know how to say that. Scathix? Scathach's ward. Scathach's. I'm embarrassed. Thankfully, lockpicks are abundant in Skyrim. Well, that's my thing. Like, this one's so similar to the Fallout 4 version of lockpicking. I mean, not similar. It's identical. And I'm pretty good at that style. The Oblivion style, on the other hand, I think I could watch 1,000 tutorials or read 1,000 tutorials and I still probably wouldn't get that one nailed down. Close? Why would I close it? Oh no. Stairs. There's a staircase. Dude, come on. Please don't take me out. Well, I really thought that I needed to come here. I really hate that it's kind of a waste of time, but I almost feel like I should be able to interact with this. And we've seen it glitch before and miss out on something. So part of me is tempted to, like, because this is something that I should probably be able to interact with. I'm not sure. And that door did just think it was closed for some reason. What did I do last time? Because there was the... Oh, man. It was a... It was like a gateway. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank goodness I had that key. It was some kind of gateway when I went down into an abyss that would not let me interact with it. And I think I had to close the game and reload it. Lockpicking in Thief is really easy, which is ironic because you play as a thief. Lockpicking in Thief. Oh, the game Thief? You were telling me about that the other day, weren't you? Yeah, it almost seems like a game that challenges your thief ability should be a little more challenging to steal stuff. And this one, if you try to pick a lock, it makes you like, not if you're just trying to pick any lock, but like if you're picking a lock that's you're not supposed to be picking, it makes you take longer to pick that lock. And so there's like a little bit more risk with it, but still not too much. Is that a lady? Oh wait, I don't have mine. Okay, let's get out of here. It's time for me to call it a night, but I want to accomplish a couple. Like, I want to get out of here and take this to whatever her name is. Hey, not nice. Don't do that. Okay, you're done. Bye bye. Make better choices. I have electricity and you're a water dude. Come on. Make better choices, fish people. I gotta say, like, I'm kind of surprised this game doesn't have a crossbow. Not that I would use it, and it would probably be really slow, but I just feel like that's something this game would have in it. Thinking about that. What I thought about that is, like, when you play The Witcher and then you have the drowners that you have to fight underwater, Is that you making that sound? Is that me making that sound? It was Gilberto making that sound. He got noisy little tiny feet. Alright. And let's do this. See if it'll take us to the door. Wise decision. Cheat codes. Yeah, I really like them. They're old though, which might be why lockpicking is really easy. That's true. It didn't stop Oblivion from being hard, that's for sure. If they ever want to make it hard, at least for me, I'm sure there's people out there that are like, dude, lockpicking Oblivion's so easy. It's just, and it's not hard. Like, once you actually do figure it out, I say it's not hard. Let me take that back. It's freaking hard, but it's easier once you start to get a feel for how it goes. Like, as you progress, as you learn the game, it definitely gets easier, but I didn't get it figured out well. And I blew through all my lockpicks, and then I'm frustrated because, like, I have stuff I want, or you can't get into a certain part of a quest because it requires you to pick a door. And that's the third time it's crashed on this stream. Might be a sign to call it a night. Makes me want to go back to that temple, though, because something was broken. Something was broken. That's got to be a game problem, not a me problem, right? I'm not doing something that's messing that up. Maybe I am. I don't know. I always feel like it's a time when I'm moving too quickly or doing something that confuses the game, that it does that. But I don't know. For this game, I also feel like it struggles quite a bit right before a game crashes. Like, it either has the weird kind of glitch or it... Hey, let's go to this one. No, that doesn't make sense. Let's go here. This is taking me to the wrong place.
There's no need for violence.
Oh, calm down. Calm down. Nah, it'll be a game problem. That's my thought. That's my thought. Okay, I don't know why it's showing here's an active quest, this is an inactive quest, this is an inactive quest. Like, I wish I could. I probably can. No, I can't. I wish I could make some things go away on the map. That would be a handy feature to have. Here's an inactive quest. I think that... Okay, no, that's not. That's a location marker. And here's an inactive quest. Goodness gracious. There's too much going on this map. Time is... Goodness. IDK with the stream tomorrow. It's real easy for me to just think like, dude, Battlefront. But I'm a Star Wars guy. But watching
Stop that right now.
Oh, I didn't do anything, bro. Watching you do the Marvel, what is it called? Rivals? I was trying to say Heroes, but watching Rivals was fun.
Now.
I need to download that and play it a little bit.
You're the reason for that.
Okay. Lord Yvain is looking... Okay, no. Take this doll. Lorelei says it holds what you've lost. If this messes her up because I didn't do something, then I'm definitely going to reload a save and do it again. Like, I hate doing stuff like that, but I feel like the game was messed up, so if it messes her up, then I'm going to reload it.
So, this is it. The piece of myself I've been missing all this time. It feels familiar, yet strange and deeply corrupted. If it truly is mine, I cannot leave it in this state. If I try to retrieve part of my soul from this thing, it will poison me as much as it heals me.
Lorelei said it needs to be cleansed before
She's
anything
right.
else. Okay.
Surprising, considering the things she's whispered to me all this time. Meet me at the statue of the All-Mother. There, in her light, I will perform the cleansing ritual. You've already done so much for me, but I must ask for one more thing. Your presence. This is something I can't... This isn't something I can face alone.
I got your back, lady. I tried to do it for you to start with. I'll be there. I did what you asked. No. I'm on her side. I'll be there.
Thank you.
I got your back.
May the All-Mother guide us both.
She won't. She's a bad mamma Jim. Alright. Where are you, bro? Do I have to go all the way back to the temple? Rivals can be fun. It can also not be fun if you get in a loser's queue and constantly lose. Yeah, I heard, like, the first game that I saw you play, you had won, and then I was with the girls, and so I was kind of like back and forth watching your first little bit. But then I heard one of y'all say, like, man, we haven't won a game since I've been on, and I can't remember which one of y'all said it, but that's tough. Like, hey, a roast? Okay. Oh, okay. That's not bad. We just gotta figure out how to get over this statue. I've obviously been there before. Oh, that's it. Right there. I'm making a big deal. It's right in front of me. We're just gonna take the easy way over there. Safest route for sure. I guess it was. I didn't take any fall damage and I didn't have to fight those. Well, I guess I'm gonna fight them. Hey, you dead. Stop. Silly goose. Yeah, we lost several in a row. Oh no, she's struggling. What's up, man? Offer the confession of a corrupted priestess. Offer Percival's confession. Okay. Okay. Wait. Oh, I didn't want that. Weird. Confession of a corrupted priestess. Maybe I give all of these? But then I won't be able to read them and I would like to. That's okay. Let's give them all. I feel like it's the right thing to do. Okay. Max health went up by 1. Nice. Oh, I think it went up. It's going up for all of these. That's nice.
The All-Mother's light will reveal the truth or burn it away. Are you ready?
I was born ready, my lady.
Then let's begin.
Okay. We're gonna do this thing, and then we're gonna call it a night as soon as we get out of there. That was such a weird thing. I'm pretty sure I just saw a 666 experience point. I'll have to look back on that. Which makes me like the All-Mother even less. She's just a sketchy dude. Alright, Niante, what are we doing?
Hello. Are you real, or just another shadow of this place?
I'm real.
My name is Nianti. I don't know how long I've been here, but something's wrong. I don't know why I'm here or why I can't leave.
Tell me what you remember.
I came to the All-Mother's temple not that long ago, I think. They said I had a gift. They said I had the power to heal. I wanted to use it to help, to serve. One day something changed. Corruption seeped into the temple, into me. I tried to fight it to cleanse myself in her light, but
sorry
I
if that was
failed.
noisy. I needed to
Tried
sit up a little
escape, but
bit.
couldn't. And now I'm here. But that can't be the whole story, can it?
You escaped to Connacht, but not whole. The part of you that feels compassion was left behind.
What? That can't be true. How could I serve when I'm trapped here? How could I help anyone when I'm incomplete? Tell me, what's left of me out there? Is it enough?
It will be if you come with me. You have the gift of healing people, and you are needed. You have a debt to pay. What's left of you out there has failed. You must redeem yourself. No. I'm not going to try to talk down to her.
Needed? Maybe that's true if I still have the power to heal, or perhaps my purpose isn't lost. Perhaps I can still serve.
Yeah, you can.
You've given me the
got
clarity
this.
I've lacked for so long. Whatever path I'll take, I'll walk it with purpose.
That's right, lady. Walk with a purpose. You got this. Not sure why, but I really like this character. I think maybe it's this thing on her head.
So,
I like the weird
this
head
is what
pieces.
it feels like to be whole again. It's strange. Like I've been walking in a fog all these years. Blind to what I'd lost.
Her mouth movements are
And now,
not good.
the light is so clear.
It's like, it seems like a South Park animation, which I haven't watched South Park in like probably over 10 years, but that's just what it looks like. How do you feel?
I feel as I always should have. Compassion, care, hope, all the things I pushed away out of fear. They were never weaknesses. They were my strength.
What will you do now?
First, I will return to the people of Kunat. They deserve the priestess I promised to be. Not the bitter shell I became. You have done more for me than I ever could have asked for. You reminded me of who I truly am. For that, I will always be grateful.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. The All-Mother guided us both.
No, she didn't.
But now it's up to me to carry this forward.
Wasn't her. She's back.
Thank you. Truly.
You're welcome.
There is much to do, but this time I will face it with open arms and a whole heart.
Sweet. Is she gone? Okay. I said I was going to be done after this, but I am going to go ask her real quick if she will join us. Maybe I'm not. Because now I got to figure out how to get all the way back up and around there. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to get up close to there. Actually, our weird hobbit friend lives outside this city. Oh, we're on the wrong side of the city over here. That's what happens when you just jump off instead of leaving the way that you should. I wonder if I kill this guy, if I can get that mask. I think that guy will see if I just do a little. Sure can. Bad choice, bro. Make better choices. Now we have the map. Or the map. I'm just talking what I see. I like it. It wasn't worth it, but I like it. Got a little XP out of it, I'm sure. I wasn't looking, so I don't know if I actually did or not. Let's see. Oh. See, I don't know if I saved there. I didn't see it say it at the bottom. But okay. So for my quest, I need to put this one on. And it'll help me find all those people. But I think it's a good time to save and call it a night. Yeah, we've been playing for quite a while tonight. I feel like we actually got quite a bit done tonight instead of just running in circles looking for raspberries. And I don't even think I punched my mic tonight. Pretty good. Pretty good night. No spiders as of yet. Look around. No spiders. Accomplished some stuff. Next time, maybe my nose won't be super itchy. We're on the up and up. But anyway, I'm gonna take these out. My TV's super loud. Like, or my headphones are super loud on that. But I love the music, so I want to play it for the end of the stream. I guess that is it for tonight. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night tonight, and I'm trying to think for tomorrow. I should be able to jump on tomorrow. I will plan to. And I think we're pretty close to the third act. And then by the time we make it to the third act, that'll be the end of it. So we're getting closer to beating this one. I've got a few games. Let me actually look here. some things. I want to continue to do Indiana Jones, but I might just record that one and throw it up on YouTube. But if you're wanting to see this one continue to be streamed, go over to YouTube, or if you're watching this, like, just leave a comment somewhere. Let me know that you want to see this one live streamed. Either way, I've got Clair Obscure Expedition 33 that I will probably stream at least a little bit of. I have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order downloaded. I've got one of the Assassin's Creed downloaded, and I have Starfield. And just because of my love for Bethesda, I might do Starfield. Fallout 76 will probably make its way on. I know it was really bad when it was dropped, but it's seeming like they have some more positive reviews now. I'm not sure what the layout of that game is, so I might do that one, I might not. But if you have something that you want to see streamed, let me know. But either way, we're going to go ahead and call it a night for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out again. Bye.